Well, hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. And today, well, we just got back from the grocery store. So today we went to Winco and then to Safeway. So between the two, oh, and we already put the wine away. Okay, the wine and a 6-pack of orange soda is already put away. So that's on this. At Winco, we spent $93.86. And then at Safeway, an additional $26.43, which, wow. We bought, okay, we'll start with Safeway, because it was after we went to Winco. Winco didn't have any good prices on meats, and I knew Safeway had a deal on both chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and not a great deal, but it's okay. I use this for stir fry. This package will go for 3 separate meals, and I'll vacuum seal them up so they're separated. But we're gonna have egg roll in a bowl. I do teriyaki chicken, sous vide teriyaki chicken quite often with rice, and it's so delicious. So probably that a couple of times, if not the egg roll in a bowl a couple times. So if you guys want to see how I do, even though I think I've already made both of those things for you, if I haven't or you haven't seen it, leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know that you'd like to see it, and we'll share that with you. Safeway also had whole fryers. And this thing is 7 pounds. What the heck kind of chicken is that? 7-pound fryer cost me $5.99. It was 99 cents a pound. No, $6.99. I was gonna say, then it can't be 7 pounds. Anyway, $6.99 for that chicken. And I am going to cut it in half. I'm gonna roast it halved. I wouldn't mind roasting the whole thing, but if I do that, I'm going to brine it. So again, if you'd like to see how I roast chicken and I brine it and all that, leave me a comment. That will be several meals for us then. So not only will we have the chicken, I can take that off the bone and make all kinds of good things, freeze some of it, save the carcass for soup, and voila, you have several meals, probably 4 to 5 meals for us out of that one chicken, which is awesome. When you think about it, at $7 to get even 4 meals out of it is a bargain these days. Okay, cream cheese, a dual pack of cream cheese, and I don't remember exactly how much that was. I believe it was $2.79. Don't quote me. Might have been $2.49. Blue cheese that was from Winco. Blue cheese from Safeway, $4.99. And I get the solid blue cheese because I make my own homemade blue cheese dressing. And again, if you want to see any of that, let me know. But we're going to be up for that. Now we're off to Winco. That's all I bought at Safeway. So at Winco, I bought American cheese slices. And I should have paid more attention because they had a coupon on it. If you bought 2, you got $1 off. And I should have done that, but oh well, never mind. Some Colby Jack cheese sticks. Those are our favorites. I like the mozzarella too, but this is nice to have one of these in your lunch. And it's 90 calories. It's not much more than that. Some big burrito-sized tortillas, which will be for wraps at lunchtime. Or literally bean burritos would be fantastic. So that's for that. I got some sour cream, which I needed, and I use that in my blue cheese dressing. A hunk of ginger, part of which I'm going to start growing ginger. So I spend a lot of money on it, and you can grow from the grocery store. You can grow so much food and have it free, coming up free again. So 3 cheese tortellini. Now this is probably 3 or 4 or 5, 6 servings for us. It says it's a family. 1 cup servings. How many? 5 per container. So I will say that's honest. I'm going to make some tortilla soup, but I'm also going to have, or some tortellini soup, sorry. I'm also going to have a tortellini salad. What? Yes, with salami and pepperoni and artichoke hearts, pepperoncini peppers, some tomatoes. Yum. Okay. And that reminds me, I forgot tomatoes. All I saw though, I wanted Romas. All I saw was big old beefsteak tomatoes. So, oh, and I did have to buy these at Safeway. Winco didn't have any. I wanted some shredded carrots, you know, the matchstick carrots. No, Safeway, or they didn't have them. So these are for snacks for my lunch with blue cheese dressing, and I'm gonna julienne some of these up for my egg roll in a bowl, along with some celery. And celery, all of this is gonna get used. So I will cut the butts off of these and they will go in the garden. I'm gonna tell you, I have celery growing that I got from, and I did 4 of these. They were $1.29 a piece. At Walmart this week, this right here is $2.29. What? So my mission by next year is to be growing all my own vegetables. And if I can't grow it, then we're not eating it because it's gotten so expensive. But I did replant some celery buds, and I have one in the garden that is glorious. And you save the time of planting from seed. It takes a long time for celery to get to a transplant stage. So I've got my 12 that were started from starts. Those are out there, and I've already, you know, I'm blanching the stems so they don't become bitter. And if you want to see how I do that, or what I did to that, let me know and I'll take you out there. I'll also take you out before this video is over. I'll show you what you can do with a celery butt, meaning this right there is all you need to make sure it's cleaned up. You stick it in the dirt and you don't bury it. Leave the top exposed, about 1/2 inch exposed outside the dirt, and just give it water. That's really all it requires, is sunshine and water. And then at that point, you're growing organic celery, or as organic as it can be, because celery is one of the dirty dozen. You really have to be diligent about washing your celery and making sure it's okay. So these, again, we like to take a little thing of peanut butter and with us, or cream cheese, or Laughing Cow cheese, and have celery. So those are for lunches, and also with the egg roll in a bowl, I will use that as well. Did I say sour cream? Yes, sour cream. This was $1.98. Those were $1.29. I said that. These, this is my husband's guilty pleasure. Old-fashioned donuts. He loves them, and he can afford to eat them because he doesn't gain weight off of stuff like that. I think those were, what were those? Let's look. The ginger root was only 70 cents for that hunk of ginger. So if you put, you know, even bought a few of those and put them in a pot, you can start growing your own celery. It's a very long window though. It's about, I want to say 11 months before you have adult celery or adult ginger. You can pick it when it's baby ginger. You can use those fresh, but no shelf life. Okay. Oh, and the tortellini, that was $7.60 for that. Let's get to spinach. This bag of spinach was, and I like this, with the lettuce greens that I have out in the garden. A lot of it is baby lettuce, and it's very tender. Some of it is a crunchy romaine, and so the leafy spinach is just delicious in the salad with that. Okay, and then that was $2.28. Let's see if we can find the oh, whipping cream. I didn't need to get whipping cream. That's going up in price. That little bad boy was $5.78. Holy moly. I got mushrooms. Those were, where are they on my, oh, those donuts were $2.98. So $3 for 6 donuts. 50 cents a donut. Mushrooms, where are they? mushrooms. There we go. $4.30. They were I think they were $3.98 a pound. So I got a little over a pound of mushrooms, and I need to buy some mushrooms for canning, but when I do that, I'm going to go to the restaurant supply and I'm going to get a whole tote of them and do some canning. So I like this Archer grass-fed beef jerky. I've got a teriyaki one to throw in my husband's lunchbox, and this one is a mango habanero. That's my favorite. Anyway, less than $3, $2.98 pop for those. A little personal watermelon. Yep, his and hers, half for him and half for me. And a cantaloupe. And the cantaloupe, let's see what the cantaloupe. That cantaloupe, okay, the watermelon was $2.48, and the cantaloupe, I don't see it. We have to come back to it. Cantaloupe. Oh, $3.51. It was 78 cents a pound, but it's a big, beautiful cantaloupe. We're working on one right now in the refrigerator. I cut them up and have them available at any time. Winco's buttermilk sandwich bread. This is delicious, and it's $1.98. Anywhere else, this size of loaf is almost $4, or it is $4, you know. So we got 2 of those. I don't eat a lot of bread. Typically, I'd rather have a lettuce wrap, but my husband eats bread. So I also picked up, just so we could try it, because we love General Tso's chicken. And this will be an easy weeknight meal. This is frozen. It comes with the sauce and everything. And all I have to do is make jasmine rice. Boom. And we're done. And some veggies on the side. I'll do some kind of a stir-fried vegetable with some greens and some celery, and it'll be good. I also, because I love beets, we absolutely adore beets. And these are nice, big, beautiful beets. These are $1.29 a pound. So, but I put beets on our salad. We have them just as a side dish. I just steam them until they're tender, and on the salad they go. So beets and blue cheese, oh, yum. Anyway, okay, I think I've touched base on everything that's out here. Mushrooms, ginger, I think I did. I'm gonna take you outside and show you the celery and what can become of these 4 bundles of celery are going to get planted in the garden. So when I take them out there to do that, I'll show you the other celery and how it's doing. Okay, let me get this stuff put away and we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so this is the celery. This is the latest one I just planted the other day. This is the celery that I planted, probably a month ago. And these are all the green onions. And look how beautiful that celery is, though. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna let it get another, I don't know, 6 inches tall, and then I will blanch that off before we pick it. There's carrots in here, and then these green onions are from green onions that I got at the store, and I put the butts in, and you can do this over and over again. I could actually cut these off and do it again, but what I'm after now is the free seeds that I'm gonna get right there in that seed pod, and there's another one in here somewhere, but yeah, because this is the second time in its life, so that they're delicious. Use them as onions, however you like. Now these guys, 2 of the 4 that I bought are going to go into the ground here where I don't have beets popping up. So anywhere I see a clear spot enough, we're going to put them in. Super easy. Dig a hole, bury it, but not all the way, only to about where my thumb is, my thumbnail, and just water it. That's all they like, lots of water. I'll take you over to the other ones here in a second. Oh my gosh, you guys, so the celery is beautiful. In fact, I wanna grab a couple stalks just right out of the garden, because I know I haven't sprayed with anything. I don't fertilize with anything unless it's organic. And yes, I am super excited about that. And so hopefully this gets you motivated to do the same thing, because you can. You can grow so much food right from the butt end of something that you've picked, or that you've, and when I pick celery, typically when I'm growing my own celery, I cut it off just like I would if I was cutting the butt off of it in the house. I just cut it off, use those stalks, and let that regrow, because it'll continue. And as long as you're in the same season, it is a biannual. So if you did that late in the fall and then by spring you're trying to harvest, it's going to go to seed on you, which is fine, because celery seeds, well, if you can collect free seeds, let's do it. All right, guys, I hope that you'll leave me some comments and let me know what you would make with what I bought. If you have any fantastic recipe ideas, I would love to hear them. And if you're growing celery from grocery store celery, let me know in the comment section below. All right, bye. So thank you for indulging me and watching this video. I hope it inspires you to make some new meals for your family.